Well, hello my beautiful Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for November 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. As you know, this is your season, my beautiful Scorpio. We have Mercury in retrograde until the 3rd of November. So communication could go astray there, could be in delay, and also conversations could get misconstrued. So we come out of that around about the 4th and 5th. So it should hopefully not leave too much destruction in its wake, but let's get straight to it. Thank you so much. As you know, wow, we have the Star card to start. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Scorpio, you're really coming into your power for this beautiful energy for this season, this November. In terms of your career, we have the Hangman and we have the Hierophant. Actually, they want the Hierophant first and then the Hangman. That's how it came out, they're giving me. So also, as you know, this is a time for looking at relationships intensely and shedding anything you do not serve in order to move forward and intensify anything else that you feel is worth keeping in your life. Now we have the Star card to start. So very, very exciting energy. In terms of your career, this is about success. This is about victory, some sort of recognition for your hard work. You have worked super, super hard to get to this point. And they're actually giving me an indication of you standing in this moment, looking back, how far you've come and where you want to go. Because there is an energy here that you may have been overlooked or ignored in terms of ascension in your career, and you didn't get what you truly deserved in some moments. Now they're indicating some sort of disappointment recently, but this is all about to change. The stars are aligning for your success. When the star is in the protagonist energy, this is the energy that propels you forward. So this is inner clarity, this is hope, this is miracles happening on the physical plane. So there may be some synchronicities in your life at the moment that start to get more and more, and that's a sign from spirit that there is a big change here. The universe is actually lining things up behind your back there, and you're being put in the spotlight for something. So this is success, this is abundance that is coming your way, but also it's in the protagonist energy. So this is the energy that you are going after. Okay, you are going after success, and you're actually victorious because you're leading from the heart. And Scorpio, they're highlighting the throat chakra there. So you speak your truth. And now they're giving me an indication here that when things are not right, there is like a misconception about Scorpio in that, we're very cutting and, we're very sharp, and we are, but when we're pushed, we don't want to destroy anybody unless we're absolutely pushed. So there's an indication here of there may have been a situation at work where you, it was better to say nothing at all than to be mean. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. It feels very much like you're going to release that now. You're actually saying what's actually on your mind, okay? Because it's like enough is enough. Now is the time for you to rise. And it's not about being arrogant at all. You may have been ignoring a situation and staying silent on it because there's no hell like a Scorpio scorned in any area, okay? That's the energy I'm getting. And you don't want to destroy innocent bystanders with that temper. So I feel like you're waiting for the right moment in order to speak up with regards to something. But this is, you're going after success and you're being, highlighted by the universe, perhaps even getting some sort of recognition or award for your work. But there's definitely good news here, okay? Victory is yours with this card. Also, they said I'm not done yet. Scorpio, as you move through November, there's a lot of inspiration around you, okay? The star often brings, wonderful ideas that you can action, and you're being encouraged by the universe to explore anything that you're inspired by, which I feel like you're being inspired by quite a lot at the moment. Now we have that Wheel of Fortune. It's in the antagonist position, so they're suggesting here that you may have felt like the universe had left you out a little bit, that you were a bit stuck in a rut, and you may have felt like situations were out of your control, but that's all about to change for you because it's in the antagonist position. That is the energy to overcome. There is a turning point here for you. It's around about mid-November, and they're indicating Spirit has recognized that there were some lessons for you to learn, either in your career or in career relationships that needed a little bit of simmering, okay? I feel very much like it was about speaking your truth, speaking up, because you take quite a lot until you actually blow, and blow in a negative way, like get angry, because you are acutely aware of the temper that you can access. I feel like, you know, you can go from 0 to 100 in a second, okay? And if you need to, you can go from 0 to 1,000 in like 2 seconds. So you don't really want to go there unless you absolutely have to. But this energy here with this Wheel of Fortune is, there is a lot of luck coming your way. Now, it is more of a luck that it's like destiny meets synchronicity, okay? This is about, you've put in the hard work, you're in the right position, you got the knowledge, you got the know-how, and it's all coming together. So that makes the turning point. Also, the hand of fate is intervening, as you can see there. So there is an opportunity that gets presented to you, and it allows you to reach up for your happiness finally, okay? You may feel it's a little bit risky, because when we get that Wheel of Fortune, there is like a leap of faith that is required with this, but it pays off, okay? They don't want you going round and round and round in circles. They want you to ascend, and that's what's happening. The star is ascension. So you're rising, beautiful Scorpio. Now we have the Hierophant. It's in the unified position. So this is about knowledge. It's about wisdom. It's about, you know, certain expectations. You're meeting them. All those wonderful, you may have put a lot of stress on your shoulders to get to a certain place in your career, and you're meeting those expectations. So this is about goals, okay? You're actually meeting them, you're pairing up with them, and a lot of people may have felt like you weren't going to do it, okay? But actually, you put in the hard work, and you're releasing anything that does not serve you in order to move forward. Also, we have this, the Hierophant is about partnering up. So you may be like talking to like banks, or, you know, about strong investments. You may also be like having some sort of learning online to do with your career to help you ascend further. I feel like you're partnering up in some way. Now, this is a Taurian card, so there may be some sort of very grounded energy about this partnership. It feels like it's unlocking success a lot more. But as you can see, those keys, they're crossing the mouth. So they're indicating it's time to speak up, Scorpio. So if you've been silent on something for a little while, obviously use diplomacy. We have that death card, it's like a death symbol there, the skull in the center. That's what brings your transformation, speaking your truth. And as I say, you always speak your truth. So I don't even for a second doubt that you have not been. But what I'm getting more of is when you don't want to attack a situation at high speed and diplomacy is called for, you may go a little bit silent for a while to assess the situation. You know, that MIA that Scorpio kind of has naturally. It's a self-protective mode, not just for yourself, but also for others who could get in the way of the nuclear blast if things are not going according to plan. Now, your guides are very close at this time to pay attention to anything, any downloads you're getting, because they're helping guide you. They want you to check in with some sort of spiritual practice, whether that's 10 minutes of silence a day or your usual meditation if you do meditation. Either way, there's a lot of pressure on you as you ascend. You need to take some time out for that wonderful mind of yours and that wonderful soul, okay? There needs to be a bit of peace. So they just want to give you that before, okay, because they're saying your crown chakra is very activated at this time. So you need some moments of silence for recuperation, okay? Because it's very draining, your situation. Now we have the Hangman. So this is Pisces energy, and there's a lot of wisdom, and also I'm feeling a lot of self-sacrifice, Scorpio. In order to get to where you are right now and where you want to go, it has required some sacrifice across the board, okay? Spirit recognizes that and is actually helping you rise even further because of it. You've remained dedicated to your cause, whatever career path that is, and there's been endurance, okay? It has been difficult along the way. They acknowledge that. And over time, there's the breakthrough. So they just want to indicate the hand that's breaking through that sort of, suffocating energy of growth, and also, learning there. There's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, as you can see that figure. There's tears there. It feels very cramped where you were. But there is that breakthrough happening. As you see, that hand is reaching up for the sun there. So you're moving towards your happiness. There is a breakthrough. Success is helping you along that Wheel of Fortune, the hand of fate. But you've worked for this. This is not something that just came overnight. This is something that's very grounded. But there is an opportunity that helps you ascend. Now they're saying, okay, they're saying comb over. Okay, comb over. So maybe that's the way you do your hair. You comb it over to one side, or comb over. I feel like there's contracts available here for you in this situation that you're in. When you think of combing over something, you go over something with a fine tooth comb. So they really want you to pay close attention to the details. Okay, comb over. Yeah, so we're just going to go on further and get the details of your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify? Whoa, that's quite a lot, and not normally the amount I take for a career reading, but anyway, this is what they want. So we have the Six of Water, okay? So that's the looking back at where you've been, how far you've come. And there's the Ten of Air, true Scorpio fashion, letting go gracefully. We have the Page of Water, following your heart. We have the Two of Water, the partnership with some institution or somebody. We have the Messenger of Air, being very, oh wow. And look, King of Water there, Scorpio. You've turned up in your own reading. This is a lot of balance, being a very fair boss if you're starting your own business there. We're just going to go and get the details as well. So that's the Good Tarot that I was opening there with. And the first card, the black cards, are the White Witch Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? And now I'm using the Old English Tarot there for a little bit more details in the situation. Okay, so we have the Chariot, moving forward with ambition. We have the Ten of Wands. It is a lot of stress. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse, so slight delay there. And we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, not very typical, but they've asked me to go again. So, okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? We have Fortune's Wheel in the reverse. This is just telling me the same thing. You did not expect this. Things are out of your control. We have the Queen of Cups. Whoa, I can't believe they want me to go on, but they do. Thank you so much. There's a flipper there, and they want that card as well. The Hierophant again, and the King of Coins in the reverse. Okay, you're about to come into quite a lot of money. They're giving me this situation where okay, we'll come to it. They said we'll come to it. It's a situation where you're partnering up with someone who's got a little bit less money in terms of investment for what you want to action, but it's going to be very, very successful. But let's go for it and see. Now we have the Six of Water there. Six of Water is about looking back at how far you've come, okay? And it's about nostalgia, you know, the memories, sweet memories of the past, perhaps even looking at old flames, that sort of thing, or jobs gone by that you yearn for, that sort of sense of security, the good old days. But actually, there's a lot better to come. You may not feel it right now, but that's when the Wheel of Fortune takes over. There's a different way of working now. That's what they're giving me. And it's shifting, but you're learning to adapt with this Four of Water. It is nice to look back, but Spirit wants you to be remembering that, you know, acknowledge those days, but you're not looking that way. You're looking forward, okay? And you're looking forward to success. Now, also, they're giving me a secondary energy with this card. There is someone from your past returning, okay? With the Six of Cups is some sort of reunion. Now, this does not have to be with a romantic interest, just to let you know, but it could be a friend from the past that you really, you know, regret losing touch with. There's a wonderful kind of beautiful, innocent nostalgia about this relationship that you may want to heal. Okay, because it's over the Star card as well. Now this person, when you get the Six of Water, they normally return with a gift. Now this could be the gift of knowledge. It could be the gift of some sort of opportunity for you, or it could be even that they owed you money from the past and they return to pay it back. So it feels very much like they're returning. They've got something important to give you. And, well, they just said Pearl of Wisdom. So, it's some sort of information. So it could be like even a hot tip in terms of career or financial advice, something that speaks to your heart. You're really grateful for this information. Now we have the Ten of Air there. So this is you walking away from something that did not serve you. Okay, true Scorpio fashion, when you know you're done, you're done. And it is cut and run there. You don't need to look back. Now sometimes we look back on the ghost of a lover, when, how can I put that? When they really have not respected you, when they've betrayed you in some way, even if there's a lot of love there, it's like, Scorpio, you would rather cut off your nose to spite your face rather than go back to this person, because there's nothing worse than betrayal, lies, deception, that sort of thing to a Scorpio. And I know that's an obvious thing to say, but I'm a Scorpio myself, so I do kind of understand that dynamic. It's difficult, but I see you walking away from, if this is a love situation that comes back, an ex-lover, as much as it is nice to remember the good old days, I feel you're very diplomatic in saying, I've moved on. Even if there is a part of you that wonders what if. Okay, I see that with this this 10 of air here, it is a graceful ending. Okay, so you're closing off a cycle there. It feels very much like you're burning away, releasing the excess. You know, you're cutting ties with this situation in order to move forward, because you're actually cutting ties with the old way of working. That's what I'm getting here. And, you know, I feel even that you may be walking from one kind of area of business into another. I feel like there is an opportunity that allows you to walk away gracefully and release all that burden, because it was so heavy, so stressful. You're trying to spin all these plates in the air, and what was it getting you? Nowhere. So I feel like there is a graceful release here. You're on the precipice of something big. They're just showing me the precipice right there with that 10 of air. And you're walking into this new opportunity, okay? They are giving me the double energy. I have to say it. It's interesting how sometimes love shows up in a career reading. We don't want it to, because we want to focus, but they're giving me an energy of it. I wouldn't call it if it wasn't there. So we have that page of water. Now the page of water, when it comes to career, is about following your heart, following your bliss, and taking action on an opportunity that is presented to you that actually makes you feel emotionally contented. You're doing work of the soul that will bring finances, okay? So it's almost like you follow your heart in terms of business and career, and the money will take care of itself. That's the energy I'm getting here. But also that page of water reminds you, have fun. Work is meant to be, you know, it's meant to be a balance between work and play, you know? So Scorpio, as much as you've got your laser focus on your career and there is this wonderful ascension happening for you, be mindful to enjoy yourself. Okay, because that brings peace. It balances everything out there. Be open to all the opportunities. And also, interestingly enough, they said be open to the conversation. There is a romantic conversation that is about to come towards you. Be open to listen. Now, it's up to you. You can gracefully walk away, or you can partner up with this person, because we also have a two of water there. So there is some sort of partnership happening. Now, that page of water also, it connects to the page of cups. So what they're giving me is there is someone from the past that you have lost touch with, that you may have regretted losing touch with. There is an apology attached to this person, so they are coming back to make amends on something. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic, as I said, but I feel like there is some sort of frisson between you and this person. We have the two of water, and this is about balance. It's about harmonious relationships. Now, this can also be in business, so I feel like you're partnering up with somebody in business, because we have that Hierophant. Now this could be you partnering up with a high level commitment that you're already in terms of a romantic interest, or you know, a company, or you know, someone in your soul tribe. I feel like you're partnering up with them. It feels like a business marriage, okay? It feels very much like you both got each other's back with this two of water. It is harmony, it is peace, and it is you know, you can trust this person. That's what I'm getting. It feels very much like some sort of business proposal that is coming your way, if you haven't received it already, that allows you to partner up in something that is very fruitful, very peaceful, speaks to your soul, but also brings in a lot of finances. You're being very shrewd about business. But this person from the past who's returning could also be coming in with this opportunity and asking you to partner up in something with them that is going to be quite lucrative, okay? Now, the choice is yours, because I feel like you're being very shrewd here. We have the messenger of air. Now, when we got that messenger of air, it is very much like, sorry, they just want me to clarify. When I say you're partnering up with somebody, you could even be partnering up with, you know, a different person in your team that you don't normally, or you're being assigned to a person or a project. It feels very much like a marriage or something that is so important to you. It feels like a very high level commitment in your work. You could be even moving to a different team within your company, but I feel like there is a job opportunity that is propelling you forward, that comes into your lap, that actually allows you to be happier than you've ever been. it gives like a new perspective on everything for you. Now this messenger of air is very shrewd, okay? Messenger of air is this new idea that you may have had there in order to capitalize on your business. When you get this, your opinions are formed by experience. You know exactly what you're doing, and you have a certain way of thinking that actually it's like you take action. You're not all about the talk, okay? But it does require some sort of new perspective when you get that messenger of air. Now there is an element here as well that you may be doing a lot of research, because this is a very curious kind of energy, Aquarian type energy here. It feels very much like you're gaining all the knowledge to proceed forward. So you may be doing some research, or learning, as I said. It feels like you're gaining extra skills for whatever it is that you do, but you're adapting to a new way of thinking, a new way of behaving, and a new way of actioning your craft. You're thinking quick, and you're being encouraged to be flexible during this time. It's for a very positive outcome is assured when you get this card, just to let you know. Your ideas are on point. And also we have this King of Water, beautiful energy here. There's an indication with this that you are actioning something that you're your own boss. I feel like you're in control of your own time, your own management. You're being very generous, very diplomatic, very fair and gentle. You're also being called to be a very good listener, okay? So whoever you're partnering up with, it feels like you're also being very generous to them, because if it's a member of your soul tribe, maybe family member or something like that, it feels like they come with a certain set of skills that are very, very important. You may be pairing up with somebody who has very shrewd analytical skills and is really good like with spreadsheets and communication and that sort of thing. And you bring the emotional side, the passion, the drive as well. It feels like it's a very good match here, but this person feels younger than you. And it feels like you got a lot more resources at your hands than this person, but you're willing to share your knowledge. You're willing to invest in this connection, and both of you together, or it feels like you're gently rising together. You're being very supportive of each other in this moment, in this ascension. Now we got that beautiful Chariot card. So this is ambition, this is drive, this is about taking action towards your dreams and your goals, and you're going after them. You're a go-getter, an achiever. So this is Cancerian energy. You had to make some changes, okay? You had to walk away from an old way of working or an old idea mindset in order to take action on this and change things around. Not only are you on a spiritual journey of ascension, but also in terms of your career, but you may also be traveling. The Chariot is a travel card also, so you may be having to travel for your business, or relocate somewhere, perhaps out of state, that sort of thing. You may even be thinking after this, because you're taking control of your destiny with this, okay? It feels like you know where you're going and you can see the path ahead. It's been a wild ride, Scorpio, and things are about to get even quicker, but it feels like you're taking control. You're taking control of the reins in which direction that you're going in. So you may be even thinking about planning some sort of vacation for afterwards, when everything settles down a little bit more and you've taken action on this. Because next to it, we've got that Ten of Wands. There's a lot of stress here, Scorpio. It's on your wonderful shoulders, but you can handle it. When there's too many burdens, they're indicating time for mindfulness, time to take a bath, relax. Make sure you look after that beautiful mind of yours, your spirit. Everyone needs to be replenished in terms of energy. I know that you're a go-getter and you've got a lot of drive, a lot of passion, but you're not a robot, okay, Scorpio? So I know you have laser focus, but remember self-care, okay? Sit back and just, accept a little help sometimes as well. If you've got this person that you can trust in order to delegate to, they got your back and they come in truth. Now we have the Six of Wands. It's in the reverse. It is over the Wheel of Fortune, which is the antagonist position, which suggests that when you've got the Six of Wands, you may have had a lack of confidence in this idea or this opportunity, and they want you to believe in yourself, okay? Success is assured. Just don't give up. I don't ever see you giving up, Scorpio, really, because you've got such drive there, especially with that Chariot card. But what they're giving me here is there's moments of a lack of confidence that maybe this won't work out. Maybe cannot, it will work out. You just got to believe and receive, okay? This is the energy to turn around, as you can see, because it is in that section of the spread. Now, we have the Eight of Swords as well, which they're indicating, you know, don't doubt this, okay? Because Eight of Swords, what is about to happen here with this Eight of Swords is a new hope. Release any of that negativity or, you know, lack of courage to go forward. Believe in yourself, because you've got this new start with this Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's the positive aspect of this card. So you're liberating yourself and you're just going for it. Anything that's been holding you back, the past, you know, even romantic past, even if someone has come back or comes back on in and out of your sphere in terms of romance and you can never make it work, I feel like you're cutting these ties now to move forward towards your destiny. This is a time for really good fortune. But as you can see, it's also crossing, they're together, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You're turning things around because things were out of your control. The universe wanted you to feel so uncomfortable in a situation that you needed to, you know, start to believe that you can turn things around. When you believe, you receive. What you can see in your mind, you can have in your hand. The universe is sending an opportunity that helps you along in that respect. But for a while, you may have felt stuck in a rut with that fortune in the reverse, okay? But I feel like also, you may have been taking on too much work trying to get this off the ground. And if you're pairing up or delegating to somebody else in this, it feels like it's a bit of a load off. Okay, so be mindful that you can trust this person if you're partnering up in business. We have the Queen of Cups. Now, this is Cancerian energy. There is insecurity here. Okay, so you may have been dealing with someone who is a Cancerian in your area who, it could be a mother figure, it could be a friend, you know. What I'm getting here is this person, they may have tried to talk you out of an idea, or they may have... it feels very much like there's a smothering energy here. You may have been listening to this person, and as much as they want the best for you, there's an insecurity here. This person worries a lot, okay, about your path. It feels like this person wants you to take the route that pays the most money, okay? That's the energy I'm getting from this, because if they were in this position, it would suggest they want what's best for you in terms of your emotions. They'd be very supportive, very healing. So this person feels like that in some way, it's not they're against what you're doing. They're actually a little bit nervous because they actually are quite empathetic. They feel your pain. So when you have a win, they feel it. When you have a loss, they feel it even more because they want the best for you deep down. But there's insecurity here. And this person in some way may have been holding you back from taking action on something because it feels like you may have been absorbing this person's anxiety and it kept you one place. But you're not doing that anymore. You're rising for your success. Okay? This is a strange image they're giving me, but they're giving me the honey monster. The honey monster. It's a cereal brand, I think. It's a big yellow creature that's got a big googly eyes. Honey monster. Now, this is an intimidating kind of figure if you just look at it, but it's supposed to be sweet and kind of like nourishing. It's that kind of energy. So perhaps you even have a nickname for this person who's in that Queen of Cups in reverse. Maybe it's the honey monster. You know, they feed you. They're all sugar and light. They feed you. They nourish you, etc., etc. But the idea of upsetting them or is quite looming. They're quite a looming figure. So it's quite overpowering energy. So perhaps that's something for you, or maybe you're just eating that cereal right now. I'm not sure what it's called. Sugar monster puffs. Sugar puffs. I can't see the box clearly. It's just a figure. Okay, so if you're eating that cereal at this present moment in time or the equivalent, there's something in this message for you. Okay, now we have the Hierophant. This person could also be someone that you're in a marriage with who really does want your back, you know, has got your back and really wants the best for you, because the Hierophant is in the upright position for the second time. So it's not that there's discord in the relationship per se. It's more that this person is worried that things could go wrong. Okay, they're worried about losing money. This Hierophant in the upright suggests that it's stronger to partner up. It's stronger to get more knowledge of the situation. It's a very grounded energy. But when we got that, even more, you need to practice some sort of spiritual practice, because it feels like this person, this Queen of Cups in the reverse, they don't mean to. I see, normally when I get like a Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel a darker energy, or something's a little bit more toxic. But what I'm getting here is this person does want the best for you, but they're a bit of they put a lot on you, Scorpio, okay? And you may feel like they're a bit out of balance, which means you're out of balance. You're a bit in sync with this person. So there's empathy, and you're absorbing some of that sometimes, and it brings your vibes down. So they just want you to be mindful of that. Now, the worry here is that King of Coins in the reverse. This may even be a father figure. It feels very much like there's a worry about finances here. I have to pull a card on this because it feels like this person, you know, they've kind of checked out. They're not investing in something with you. But in some way, they still expect the finances to be around. They may be even a little bit envious of your opportunity that is about to happen for you. It's interesting. These people could even be like parent type figures, because we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. We have the King of Coins in the reverse, and in between is the marriage card. So they're indicating, you know, some sort of partnership here. This could also be you absorbing this energy if you're in like a high level commitment with someone already in terms of a marriage or romantic thing. It may be there's a little bit of discord in the connection because you're wanting to action a certain direction in your career, walking away from something that you did in the past in order to do something else. There's nerves here, okay? So they just want to give me that as a heads up. But the overall energy is ascension, success, and a wonderful fortunate opportunity coming your way that brings you, guarantees you actually happiness. So there we have, look, the Queen of Pentacles. So we got the King of Coins. So we got the Queen of Pentacles here. There is a worry about money for somebody, and it feels like they're a little bit envious of this opportunity, but it feels like they expect to be kept in some way. It feels financially dependent. Okay, so perhaps you're folks, you're giving them money, or you're being the main provider in a situation. We have the Death card. So Scorpio, I totally expected you to show up in your own reading. We have the Magician. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? For those of you who are interested, I'm using the Light Visions Tarot to gain the final details of the reading. We have the Knight of Chalices, beautiful energy. We have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Chalices. See, this person, you turn it around, Scorpio, always turn it around there. Now we have that Queen of Pentacles. So this is, as I said, someone who is looking at the finances, and, you know, there is a nervousness about you not making the money, but actually this all turns good. You know, you're going to be very, very successful. But someone who is dependent upon you, it feels like they thought you were, they don't want you to walk away from a job that was financially lucrative in order to action something that is close to your heart, because they're worried about losing money and somehow they're dependent upon you for it. Okay, so this person feels there's an energy of greed with this card. I have to say it. So just so to be mindful that this person may have a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus placement there. This is a Virgo card, just to let you know. But it feels very much like you're going to heal this relationship. You know, you're going to have some conversations with it and turn it around. But what they're indicating here is this person, deep down, they want what's best for the home. Okay, male or female, it's not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. This person does want what's right for the home, but actually they're a little bit nervous. Now we have the Death card. So you're cutting ties with anything that does not serve you, making big changes. You are ending things and you are creating new beginnings for yourself. It's time to move on. It's time to rise up and shine, okay? And that's what we have here. Scorpio, they just said you can make something out of nothing. You are a survivor, Scorpio, is what they're giving me. You can make something out of nothing. It actually grows. You find the growth in every situation, and that's why you're going to be very, very successful here. So that Death card is about inspiration, transformation, change. So you're making big changes here, and look at that. The Magician card is showing up. It's in the unified position. You're making things happen the way you want. So whatever you're manifesting, it's going to reveal itself shortly on the physical plane. You're taking inspired action. You're turning your visions into reality by using that laser focus of yours and creating your destiny. You are the master or the mistress of your own ship here. And so if you're trying to action some sort of business of your own, entrepreneurial, because we have that king there, king of water, you're leading from the heart. There's a lot of passion here. There is a lot of stress that comes with creating your own path there, but you are really in control of things with this Magician card, okay? The Magician, it's like magic is around you right now. There's an alchemy. You'll start to see things the way that you envisage them with your mind. Actually, it's like a wish fulfillment, but it's requiring action there. You'll start to see it all manifest, and you won't really believe it until you see it, but once you see it, you'll realize actually the universe is within you and you're co-creating your environment. So big opportunities coming your way. Now, the Knight of Chalices, as soon as I touch this card, they are giving me the double energy again. So there's two energies of this. The first energy is to do with your career. This is some sort of, how can I put that? Following your dreams in terms of your career, following your bliss and knowing that the finances will absolutely flow from there. But there is an opportunity that will be presented to you that really speaks to your heart. And you are just going to feel like a winner when you get this, okay? It is one of the best proposals in terms of your career that leaps out of nowhere. There is actually a fish there leaping over the night. So you didn't expect it to be coming, but it's going to take off huge. It's going to be, this is the Wheel of Fortune moment, okay? Fortune favors the brave. They just said to me, they say that a couple of times when I get this card, not really in this position, but they have said that just now. And they just said Corsica to me, Corsica. So perhaps it's a very precise place. Either you're from Corsica or there's something to do with Corsica here. Maybe you're planning a trip to Corsica. So yeah, that's really precise. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. But yeah, there is change here. There's change and there's action to do something that you are leading with your heart with. And here it is. Look at that. The Page of Pentacles. That is the job opportunity that arrives. You've been patient. You've worked hard. But this is money news. This is a Capricorn card, so you may have a Capricorn placement there somewhere. This is something that you were hoping for, had expectations of getting. It's bigger than you expected, okay? This is, some sort of either new job or a raise or promotion, as you sidestep and ascend towards your career goals. So this page, when you get a page as well, it's news. So as you can see, those strawberries are getting huge, bigger than expected, okay? A larger financial opportunity than you thought was possible is going to be very, very fruitful. Also, there is an attachment of being studious here. There is some sort of learning in this. So your new job may require a little bit more learning as well. I don't feel it's like apprenticeship. I don't feel like it's that. You've got a lot of knowledge, you know what you're doing, but it feels like there's a little element to the side which requires some further reading or some sort of further research is what I'm getting, because you also got that messenger of air. Now we have the Queen of Chalices, okay? So this whole opportunity makes whoever this Queen of Chalices, that Cancerian energy, come back into balance. As I said, I just got an energy. This person really does want the best for you, but they're worried. There's an insecurity that there won't be enough. And this person, you manage to turn it all around. They come back into balance, and so do you, okay? It really feels like they want, once they can see how happy you are in doing what you love and that it is going to be very lucrative financially, they're happy. Also, it's interesting, they've shown in this stream of water, there's two fish, okay? So we have two fish here in that Two of Cups. So this partnership that you're embarking on, as I said, it could be with a person, it could be with a company, it could be with another team. It's going to be very emotionally fulfilling, but also financially lucrative, okay? So very exciting, wonderful time for you. They've asked me to go one more, interestingly enough, from this deck. So very successful energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? Oh, yes. I love it. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So you're even turning around the Virgo as well. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. They just wanted to give you this as a heads up. Whoever these people are, they're in a temporary state of imbalance because of whatever was going on around the world, and there's a nervousness. This Queen of Pentacles is also about being self-sufficient, Scorpio, in terms of your energy. You're resourceful. You know, you're looking after your home, you're bringing in the money, you're standing in your power, and look at the peace on that lady's face. She is in Eden. They're saying Eden. I was going to say she is in perfect harmony, but they're saying Eden. It feels almost like it's an ideal situation, the Garden of Eden, somewhere that's beautiful. Yes, there's temptation, but I feel like you're ignoring all that to work solidly on your dreams, okay? So there's a very grounded energy, you're very dependable, and you're making reliable amounts of money, okay? And I feel like your soul tribe are very loyal once everything comes back into balance. And it's not because now that you're bringing in the finances, they're back in balance. There's an energy of, it's like a wobble. When anybody makes a change, like you're making, Scorpio, with that death card, people who are not as strong and resilient as you, they get a little bit nervous. But you're used to, you know, as I said, turning something into nothing. Sorry, turning nothing into something is what I'm getting. And turning everything around to rise. You're good at really making something that was unhealthy turn into a healthy situation. And that's what brings them back into being, okay? So a lot of peace, a lot of finances, very lucrative time for you. It is your time to rise. It starts with shedding and letting go, which is in the true Scorpio fashion, but it had to happen that way. Oh, they just did this as well. I did a Taurus reading and I went to go to my usual cards, the Wisdom of the Oracle, but they said no. So we have the Universe Has Your Back cards is what I'm giving you as a final message. These are by Gabby Bernstein. Oh, wow, you got a couple of messages there. Very powerful energy. It literally just shot that stone over there. Oneness is my true nature. So as I said with that Magician card, very important. The universe is within you and you are creating your destiny. As you can see that figure, all those stars in you, you started with the star. The universe is lining things up behind your back for your ascension. You have everything you need within you. You're co-creating with spirit at this time and you're the master of your own destiny as you rise, okay? Very important energy there. And we also have, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So you started with a star, as I said, that is about faith, it's about hope, it's about clarity, and knowing that miracles are being called into being here for your ascension. So double message there. This is a very exciting time in terms of your career. You're turning it all around. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, my angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? Oh, wow. Got quite a lot of interesting energy. So we have the dolphin. Okay, that's a little reminder there, Scorpio, to play and to relax. Enjoy yourself a little bit more. Yes, these are tough times getting your career on the track that you want, but the universe has got your back there. And the dolphin is very intelligent, very high IQ, okay? But they, you know, they have a work-life balance kind of thing going on. So remember to be playful. Also, it is a water element with that dolphin. You're digging deep, you're following your emotions, you're very intuitive. Dolphins are very, very highly intuitive, and you're using that intuition to propel yourself forward. Dolphins get up to very, very high speeds when they're, you know, on a mission with their group going after their goals, which is normally to, you know, go and find some place to play or feed, that sort of thing. So very highly intelligent creatures. Where would you like this? They won on the Chariot card. Wow. You're taking control of your destiny at high speed. Now also we have the heart, and it's got an arrow in it. So it's interesting that it also says love on the heart. So you're loving what you do and you're following your heart. But as you can see, there's a hole in the heart. So they're indicating this person who's making a return, you know, they left a bit of a dent on you. They left a bit of a hole in your heart there, a little bit of a wound. This person is coming in to make amends. I'm not sure if you want to go forward with this person. It feels very much like you've got your eye on the prize in terms of your career. I feel like you're willing to entertain a conversation, to let bygones be bygones. Sorry, they're just giving me something. One moment, please. Okay, I don't think it's connected to what I was just saying, but I'm going to just tell you what they gave me, which is someone, they're showing me someone feeding their dog. I mean, yesterday in the Taurus reading, I got a dog and the name Noodle. They're not giving me that today. They're showing me someone feeding a dog, and it's like, I can just see on the can, it just says pedigree. So perhaps your dog is a pedigree, or that's the name of the food or something. If you're feeding your dog, or it has, you know, you've just fed your dog and it's called pedigree or whatever, as you listen to this reading, then there's something in this message for you, because they're actually showing me someone feeding their dog. So you may be doing that as you listen to this reading. So pay close attention to the reading. There's something there for you. But coming back to this, there's an indication that this person who may have left a hole in your heart there, they're coming back to talk. I'm not sure if you're going to entertain it, because they do want it on the Six of Water, which is about returns or reunions. They've also given the Mermaid. Okay, and what's interesting about the Mermaid is the mermaids turned their back. Okay, mermaids turned their back there. So that is a symbol of walking away or swimming away. It's a water element. So also mermaids, you know, mermaids are very elusive. You're very lucky if you catch one or see one. That's how the myth goes. But what I'm getting here is mermaids, they're very alluring, okay? They magnetize situations to them. I'm just going to turn it around. See, yeah, no, both sides, there's the back there. This is about following your emotions and being very intuitive about turning your back on certain situations, what no longer serves you, okay? So they just want you to be mindful of that. Interesting, they actually want that on the Six of Cups or Six of Water as well. Same message there, okay? So, my beautiful Scorpio, we will leave it there. Okay, sorry, they just gave me something. One moment, please. Okay, I'll give you what they've given me, which is, I think they're connected, but they've given me Ex Machina, which I think is a film, Ex Machina, and that's about, well, that's about someone falls in love with an AI, I think. So perhaps you feel like your person from the past, they had no feelings, and you know, they're a bit like a robot, like an AI, and you'd fall in love with them. I'm not sure if that's the energy I'm picking up there with that. Maybe you've just watched that film, maybe even for Halloween or something. If that was you, then there's something in this message for you. But Ex Machina, they're just getting me, perhaps you're going to be dealing with a little bit more, you know, AI in your work. Maybe you work in AI or something, that's your career path. And I don't mean like actual humanoids, if that's what they're called. Yeah, that's what they're called. Or maybe you are. If that's relevant to you in some way, then there's something in this message for you. But the way that they said it was Ex Machina, and then they paused and they said Machina. So Ex Machina suggests something is in the past, and then Machina without the X, it suggests the present or something. Maybe this person wants to partner up with you or something. Anyway, you make sense of that if it makes sense to you. Thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpio. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Good luck with this situation, and enjoy November, my beautiful Scorpio. Love and light.